Don't give up. Keep on standing. Don't give up. Keep on fighting. Don't give up. Keep on praying. So I say yes. I say yes. I say yes.
I say yes.
I say yes. I say yes.
I will choose this way.
I say yes to the call. I say yes. I'm gonna come up leading. I wanna see your face. I wanna see your face. I wanna come up leading. I wanna come up leading. 'Cause I wanna see your face. I wanna see your face. I wanna come up leading.
Say yes.
I wanna come up leading. 'Cause I wanna see your face. I wanna see your face. I wanna come up leading. I wanna come up leading. 'Cause I wanna see your face. I wanna see your face. I wanna come up leading.
Count it all
I
lost.
wanna come up leading. 'Cause I wanna see your face. I wanna see your face. I want to come up leading. I want to come up leading. 'Cause I wanna see your face. I wanna see your face. I want to come up leading. I want to come up leading. 'Cause I wanna see your face. I wanna see your face. I want to come up leading. I want to come up leading. 'Cause I wanna see your face. I want to see your face. So I say yes. I say yes. I say yes. I say
All right, everyone, here we go. Welcome to our Encounter God service. I know we've got Freedom Church with us tonight. We're so glad to have you guys. They got here early, received some prophetic ministry. I hope that was a blessing for those of you that sat in there. Olivia, thank you for organizing that. And all of you that were a part of that ministry team, thank you so much. It's just such an encouragement. And Rachel's not in here right now, but I just want to give a shout out to Rachel and her whole team for dinner. She always does such a great job of that. A couple things real quick, and then I'm going to have Pastor Donnie come up here and join me. Is the month of July is a month of rest for us, so no prayer room hours for the month, but we will have 2 Encounter God services on July 11th and July 25th. Oh, no, July 11th and July, there it is, July 25th. Thank you, Liv. So make sure you pay attention to that. We'll throw it out on Signal as well, but we do want you to know we are going to have a couple meetings together on Thursday night, so we stay connected in that. And then next Thursday night during our Encounter God service, I'm going to do a little teaching on the altar and the table and the significance of this season for us in July. We're always in here at the altar before the Lord, ministering to Him, interceding, praying, but there's also importance to get around the table, and we want to emphasize the time of July for you to get around the table with other people around this place. And one of the things we're going to do for that, Randy and Jennifer Sugg are opening up their home and their pool on July 20th during the month of July. So we'll make sure we get that out as well. We'll announce it next Thursday night before the break and also get it out on Signal. July 20th, they'll be having a pool gathering at their place from 1 p.m. to 5 p.m. Randy and Jennifer Suggs, thank you guys for doing that. That's great. You guys got an awesome pool, and it's just beautiful. So July 20th for that. All right. Well, we are so blessed to have Freedom Church with us tonight. Donnie, come up. Pastor Donnie. That's right. We're going to sit here. We're going to sit and visit. Now, I have to warn you that there may come some things that come out of this conversation that reach back 36 years. Yeah. So you're looking at a friendship that's about 36 years old. So everything when I'm up here talking about me and Leslie and everything, like this predates me and Leslie. And he's the one he did it. He made it, Leslie and I happen. So he was the guy that day who said, will you? And you must have worked some magic because she's still doing it with me. She's with me. It's amazing. She's watching tonight too, but she stayed with me. It must have, yeah. So, but Donnie has been a friend to me, like I said, for 36 years. He asked me to join a little ragtag group of 20-year-olds to do youth internship at Capital Christian Center. And we thought we knew what we were doing. And we had no idea what we were doing. And I'm just going to say, we watched a little youth group of 75 kids go to 500. Right? I don't know if I'm speaking out of...
Sounds better when you say it. So.
Okay. And I'm only sharing that because we didn't know what we were doing. But there was something that we did do. We did a lot of things, but we tried to pray. And I'm going to say it that way. Like, we tried to pray every Wednesday for 2 hours together. And fast. And we would break that and go eat Burger King.
But we put it in the blender, so we were still drinking it, so it was liquid.
That's right. So we really weren't fasting. We did a lot of cheating on that. But that just goes to show you how kind the Lord is, because our hearts are before Him. And it was so good. And so over the last 35 years, Donnie and I have stayed connected. Leslie and I and the boys moved out of state for a while. We came back. We were in the Bay Area. We stayed connected. And then 7 years ago, this is another reason this is special tonight. 7 years ago, when we moved back to the Sacramento region with the desire to do what we're doing in this room, Donnie and Jamie opened up their church, which was at the time in Rancho Cordova Bayside Life Church, all the way down Sunrise Boulevard. Some of you were with him there. Some of you that are here tonight with him.
Some of them are still there.
So I kind of wanted to set the stage for you a little bit. And they were such a blessing to us because we would go there on Saturday nights. Matt Trask would come down and lead worship once a month with us. And we would say, House of Prayer, 4 p.m. to 9 p.m. Deb Blair was in the back there. Deb was there. That's when you were coming. That's right. Randy was coming. I've shared this before. I don't want to make sure I'm not leaving anybody out. But, it was like 5 of us in the room for 5 hours on Saturday night. I'd get up and preach and hand you all notes I was always giving notes to everybody. I'd preach to 3 people or 5 people, and Leslie's like, I don't know why I'm listening to this guy still, da-da-da. Anyway, but Donnie and Jamie opened up their place to us so we could begin to establish something. And then we came here 4 years ago, 5 years ago in 2019. So this is really special for me because Donnie is, all of you that are with him at Freedom Church, he is one of the greatest men on the planet. And he's a phenomenal preacher, a phenomenal communicator. And I just love him. He's a brother to me. Like I said, we've been best friends. And this is a really special time that we get to pray for their church tonight as we do this together. And like I told everybody on Tuesday mornings, David Brown's going to be mentioning Freedom Church. Lord, remember Freedom Church as we're praying at 6 a.m. For you guys, as well as other churches that we're connecting with. But I do have a couple questions for you, and you can take it wherever you want it. Absolutely.
I don't really want to say anything because you talked me up pretty good. It can only go downhill from here. But I want to thank those of you that did the ministry in the prophetic ministry in the room. You guys were awesome. I really appreciate that. I know that doesn't just come out easily, so I know you had to put a lot of time and work into that, and so we appreciate it. I forgot is it Alicia? She read my life verse, my testimony verse. She goes, I have a verse for you. I already know what it is, so go ahead. So it's my life verse, so it was dead on, so thank you.
Yeah, it's good. What's your life verse? Can you say it?
So well. Romans 8:15.
Wow.
For you have not received the spirit of fear, again leading to bondage, but you received the spirit of adoption by which you cry out, Abba, Father.
Wow. I can't find my notes. I just wanted to hear scripture to waste more time. That's not true. Where is it? I'm just going to have to go by the, whatever they call that. I have to wing it. I'm not used to winging it.
I remember what they were. How the church started.
Yeah, tell us how. Thank you. Tell us how long you've been in the region, and how when you started your church, you and Jamie, and then how Freedom Church came about, because that's fairly new.
So I moved to the region with my first wife, Jamie, and she's still my wife, so that's good. That's good. So we've been here 30. She's better at the dates than me, but 30 years. In Sacramento. 38 years. That's what I said. 38 years in Sacramento, and so we've been married 39 years. Coming up in February. And we were youth pastors for about 7 years, and then we traveled for 13 years as youth evangelists. So from church to church and event to event. It was a pretty crazy time. We have 4 daughters. Kayla, my oldest, she's our worship leader at our church. That's her. Jimmy was there the night she was born. I remember helped me work the video. Until Jamie kicked all the interns out of the room. I thought, man, we were having a staff meeting in here, and you're just trying to have this baby. But anyway.
And Kayla and Jariah do a set here on Wednesdays.
Yes, they do a set on Wednesdays. Yeah, I didn't know that. They never asked their boss, but we'll talk about that in a later time. Anyway. And so we traveled. Then we came back and we started a church with Bayside Granite Bay. They wanted to plant 25 churches in the region, and so we were one of those in the Rancho Cordova. It was a new area called Anatolia. We thought it'd be a good place for a church because there was no churches there at the time, and so the housing thing kind of fell through, so they didn't quite get as many houses built out there as they thought. So we stayed there for a long time, many moons, no, 10 years. 10 years there. We met in the school when it first opened, and then we moved to a little building. We renovated it and had church there. Then after COVID, my daughter had started seeing this other guy at another church, and during COVID, they kind of came over, and we kind of mixed, and his dad was about to retire, so we decided to merge the churches. We moved to Fair Oaks, and we've been there now for 4 years. 4 years there, four. years there in Fair Oaks, and we changed the name to Freedom Church. So, and Vanessa didn't like that, so we're praying through that still, the whole name change thing, but we're working on it. So does that answer that?
Tell us a little bit about what's in your heart for Freedom Church and how you believe and how you guys as a leadership team believe you want to impact
The
the
area.
city and the
City.
area.
Well, I'll just say this. We want to be a Great Commission church. We want to see lost people saved, saved people pastored, pastored people trained, and trained people mobilized. And so we call that help people to know God, to find freedom, to discover their purpose, and to make a difference. And so we've tried to stick with that for probably first 10 years. Our first 10 years, we were all over the board like a BB in a tin can. We were going to connect, grow, serve. Then we were going to serve, grow, and connect. Then we had all these little words, but we've landed on this one a few years ago, and we've stuck with it. And so we feel like we're starting to get traction. We just really want to see people's lives impacted.
Highlight a couple ministries to us that are moving in that direction.
Okay, I have two on my mind right now. One is our kids ministry. Laura is here, our children's pastor, or she was here. Because Jamie and I have always had a heart for the next generation. I actually always thought I would be a youth pastor for the rest of my life until I realized you don't get raises. And so I started being a senior pastor. And then our Celebrate Recovery ministry. It seems like God's hand's really on that. It meets on Thursday night, started a few years ago. Matter of fact, Nicole is here. She's a state rep for Celebrate Recovery. So that's just a couple. So
Yeah. How many people are coming through Celebrate Recovery now?
Celebrate Recovery, I think they're running about 40 people, 35. They average about 40 people. Yeah, and they started with zero about 3 years ago,
Wow.
2 years ago, 2 or 3 years ago. And so, yeah, they're starting to take over the whole campus.
Yeah.
Crazy people. Anyway, no, I'm just kidding.
Yeah. And children's ministry.
In children's ministry. So
Reaching
we-
when they're young. Yeah. What are you preaching about right now? What's some themes?
I'm just kidding. We're preaching out of the Bible. Actually, we just came off of a 4-week series in the book of Philippians, and then in the summer we're doing David's greatest hits in the Psalms. So we're talking in the Psalms. So it's kind of cool. We're giving everybody this little record to put their notes on, write their notes on David's greatest hits. So I just thought that was cool.
Records. What's a record?
A record. Those things that used to be in phone booths. Remember? No, I'm kidding. No. This little LP, for a note card.
Maybe this goes along with the ministry question. What are some of the highs right now that you're seeing? Like, if you just think about people's lives or conversations.
In people's lives?
Yeah, like in the midst of the day in and day out, the weekly routine, the daily routines of leading and what your team does with you, like some of those highlights right now.
I think just coming off of the book of Philippians, I think it's probably our small group ministry. We just had, it's been one of the hardest things to do since COVID is small groups. And Scott and Vanessa Weaver, they lead our small groups right there. And this last one, we probably had over 50% of the church in small groups, and you can hear people start to go, "Hey, we don't want to stop. We want to get in there." So we have a lot of new faces coming, and just seeing them start to get connected. It's really awesome to become a family.
So, what are some things that we could pray about? Even tonight, 'cause we're going to go into prayer, worship and prayer in just a minute.
I think if you could pray for us and our team, I wouldn't mind if our team just shouted out some things too, but really to get traction in the community. I honestly feel, I hope this doesn't sound arrogant, because if you know me, that's not the case. Unless you're married to me, you would probably argue with that, but no. But that only affects one of you. I'm just kidding. I think getting traction in the community as far as just bringing people in. We think we're the best kept secret in town. Our people, I always feel like if I could just get someone here and they meet our people, they're gonna feel at home. They're gonna be loved. They're gonna be accepted, and it's just so really to get traction in there, and then to get some systems in place that where we can really connect people and get them going in the right direction and things like that. So I don't know how deep you want me to go on that.
Well, as deep as you want to go. I can say that it's really true because I've been there a number of times with you guys, and I always feel so accepted when I come. And that is really a real a marking point on your church. That's not the right word I'm using, but yeah. So praying for traction, systems.
We don't need to be the biggest church in town, and I don't think we're in danger of that right now. So, but we don't need to be the biggest church. But I think I would be fulfilled if I just see somebody's lives changed every week. If someone to get saved all the time, I still have that evangelist in me somewhere, So I just want to see that, and I haven't been seeing it like I want to see it
tonight. We need to pray for a person saved every week. That's what we're going to pray for tonight. At least one of the things we're going to pray and cry out tonight for that. Doesn't that sound good? A person, Freedom Church, every week, save them, God, bring them in. Yeah, for sure, we're going to pray that tonight.
And then if a new person doesn't get saved, I'll point out someone that I think needs to get resaved.
I'll come sit in the back and you just call me out. Well, I need it. We went through all of our questions already. I'm just thinking something good that we can have in our hearts as we go. Maybe we have enough. You got all this down, don't you, Alicia? You're so great at scribing that stuff. Thank you.
Can I show one? Is any of our team? Do you have something on your mind that you would like to see happen? That you would want to be prayed for? Dre?
He's looking at me, so I pointed at you.
Pray for our
Youth ministry.
That really is a big target for us right now, and leadership in that area.
Right? You need leaders to come alongside.
Yeah, in particular for that teenage.
Yeah,
That's good.
that's really good.
That is a big missing piece for us as teenagers, which bothers me because that was my whole life. I even married a teenager.
You're older now.
Yes.
I think right now, especially with the way the culture is and the way they see church in such a negative light, I would like there to be more of what our church is for, what it stands for, instead of what it stands against. It's a lot more positive what the church has to offer.
Good.
The good.
Good. Anyone else? Michael?
I was going to actually say to youth.
That's great.
Youth too. JB? Taking it in? Nicole? Nikki? Anything?
I'm right there with Joanna and Mike because I miss the teens. The teens were so much fun, and it's crickets. We don't have any.
We actually do. I know it feels like that because Jariah and Kayla started doing a little, like a once a month thing where they were just kind of doing a little fun thing, and we had 28 kids show up, so it was really cool. And we have 28 kids on our list right now that could have been active.
Yeah, where are they?
I
Let's
know.
bring them in.
So we need a leader.
Right. What's encouraging about that is when we started doing our young adults, which our young adults is kind of a little lean right now. We started with 6, and then there was 20, and and I think we can just cry out and ask God to give you guys leaders that can do that, and God will send them to you. Like, we're old guys now.
Easy.
I mean, we're cool in different ways now. You like that?
It's not a dad bod, it's a father figure.
Okay. Yes. And so we need to pray for young leaders to be raised up. But because to that point, it's not just having a cool 20-year-old that, anyway, I'll just leave it right there. It's both generations coming together. but we need to pray for young leaders to be raised up, and yet they need the older generation. They need you guys at the same time. Like, they really want you in their life because of what you have to offer. So we can pray for that tonight as well. It's really good. This really encourages the house of prayer here to have you guys come, right? Hoppers? Hoppers. It really is. It's encouraging for us because we're in here praying a little bit. We're trying to pray in here together, and to have the body of Christ, the larger body of Christ, come and be a part. And now we're putting a face to a name, and this just really encourages our hearts as well because we get to join together tonight. So we're gonna go into some worship right now, unless you've got something else, Alicia.
Does anyone have a list of those 25 youth that, like, that we could, I don't know, I just keep thinking about that. If you have a list of
Wow.
their names,
Absolutely.
pray for them.
You mean honest tonight?
Yes, right now. Right now.
If not, then maybe you guys just start praying for them.
Right,
with
right.
your list. But if you did have it tonight, we would pray, I don't know, we've done that
Yeah,
before.
that's right.
For youth and kids by name.
We can definitely send it to you.
And so you guys know just a little bit more. Like, we're going to go into a prayer meeting in a minute. I told a few of you this. That's worship led. So we're going to sing a few worship songs, and then I'm going to begin to pray out of a Bible verse for Freedom Church. And I'm going to hit these different things we're talking about tonight. Alicia's been so kind to scribe this and hand it to me so I can have this in front of me. And we'll take some time to pray around that, and then our singers are going to sing around that. And you'll notice that our singers will probably get a chorus that will become our prayer, and you'll hear me invite you into, like, this is our prayer right now as we're singing this together, and it's prayer. And sometimes, like, why is it like that? It's because that's what's going on around God's throne right now. That's where we get it from. It's not just something we came up with. It's Bible in Revelation chapter 5, verse 8. There's singing and there's music around the throne of God. And it says it's the prayers of the saints. And it's the worship. It's the incense. It's before the Lord. And that's really really when you start with thy kingdom come on earth is really what's happening around the throne in regards to us talking to him. Then everything else takes place. But if we're not talking to him, we just have a lot of great ideas. Does that make sense? I got a lot of great ideas, but if I'm not talking to him, he's like, this is really easy for me to do. Ask me to send you people. Ask me to give you the leaders. Ask me to get, because we don't have all of it. So we're going to do that tonight. We're going to sing a little bit, and we're going to probably do what we call rapid fire prayer when you hear me say that. And it just means that we're going to invite you to come up and pray very short prayers for Freedom Church. So our folks from the House of Prayer will get in line first, those of you from Freedom Church, but if you want to get in line, you don't even have to have like a long prayer together. It's very short prayers. It's like, Lord, help. That's a great prayer. I mean, I've gotten up and said that before. I've been in line and gone, Lord, have mercy. Lord, help. It counts. And so we're going to have some time for that. And then before we go tonight, we're going to have communion together. And we'll pass that out after we pray a little bit. Yeah. Good? All right, worship team, H, you guys. You may go back to your seat. So I would invite you to stand just for a moment, just as a connect point, but don't feel like you have to stay standing all night. It's just an initial, here we are, Lord. And then if you're more comfortable to sit down, you can do that. You can get on your knees if you want to. We have room. Sometimes people walk back and forth and pace. That's totally acceptable. Yeah.
above all names. You are worthy to be praised, and my heart will sing how great is our God. You are the name above all names. You are worthy of our praise, and my heart will sing how great is our God. Oh, you are the name above all names. You are worthy of all praise, and my heart will sing how great is our God. Oh, you are the name. You are the name, you're the name above all names. Oh, you are worthy of all praise, and my heart will sing how great, and my heart will sing, oh, and my heart will sing how great. Heart will sing, and my heart will sing how great is our God. Oh, sing how great is our God. Oh, won't you sing with me how great is our God? And all will see how great is our God. Oh, see His splendor, how great is our God, how great is our God. Won't you sing with me how great is our God? And all will see how great is our God. For you're the name above all names. You are the name above all names. You are worthy of all praise, and my heart will sing, and my heart will sing how great is our God. You're the name above all names. You are the name above all names. You are worthy. You are worthy of all praise, and my heart will sing, and my heart will sing how great. My heart will sing, and my heart will sing how great. And my heart will sing, and my heart will sing how great is our God. 'Cause from eternity, Lord, you've dreamed of me from eternity. Oh, you love me completely. Sing that. Oh, from eternity, Lord, you dreamed of me from eternity. You love me completely. I want my heart to burn within me. I want to love you like you love me. I want my heart to burn within me. I want to love you like you love me. 'Cause waters cannot quench love, floods cannot drown it. Love is strong as death, as jealous as the grave. Waters cannot quench love, floods cannot drown it. Love is strong as death, as jealous as the grave. From eternity, Lord, you dreamed of me from eternity. You love me completely from eternity, from eternity, Lord, you dreamed of me from eternity, loved me completely. I want my heart to burn within me. I want to love you like you love me. I want my heart to burn within me. I want to love you like you love me. So waters cannot quench love, floods cannot drown it. Love is strong as death, as jealous as the grave. Waters cannot quench love, floods cannot drown it. Love is strong as death, as jealous as the grave. Waters cannot quench love, floods cannot drown it. Love is strong as death, as jealous as the grave. Waters cannot quench love, floods cannot drown it. Love is strong as death, as jealous as the grave. For this was the joy set before, that you would have my heart. forever. This was the joy set before you, that you would have my heart forever. This was the joy set before you, that you would have my heart, that you would have my heart forever. This was the joy set before you, that you would have, that you would have my heart forever. This was the joy set before you, that you would have my heart forever. This was the joy set before you, that you would have, that you would have my heart forever. This was the joy set before you, that you would have my heart forever. This was the joy set before you, that you would have, that you would have my heart. Oh, come and have it all. Come and have it all. Come and have it all. So come and have my heart and have it all. Come and have my heart. You can have it all. Come and have my heart. You can have it all. Come and have my heart. You can have it all. And all is for your name, for all is for your glory. All is for your name. All is for your glory. And all for your name. All is for your glory. 'Cause all is for your name. So put me anywhere. Put your glory in me, and I'll serve anywhere. Just wanna see your beauty. Put me anywhere. Just put your glory in me, and I'll serve anywhere. Just wanna see your beauty. So put me anywhere. Put your glory. I'll serve anywhere. Let me see your beauty. Oh, put me anywhere. Put your glory, and I'll serve anywhere. Wanna see your beauty, my God, my joy. My God, my joy. My delight. You're my God, my joy. You're my God, my joy. My delight. 'Cause all is for your name. All is for your glory. All is for your name. All is for your glory. 'Cause all is for your name. My God, my joy. My delight. You're my God, my joy. You're my God, my joy. My delight. 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 You're my God, my joy, 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 my delight. So put me anywhere. So put me anywhere. Just put your glory in me, and I'll serve anywhere. Let me see your beauty. Put me anywhere. Just put your glory in me, and I'll serve anywhere. Just let me see your beauty, my God, my joy. You're my God, my joy. You're my God, my joy. You're my God, my joy. Delight in you. 'Cause I was made for your presence. My joy.
Oh, my joy is full in you.
You're my God, my joy.
My joy, oh, it's
You're my God, my joy.
God, my joy.
My delight. You're my God, my joy, 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 my delight. You're my God, my joy. You're my God, my joy. From your delight. You're my God, my joy, my delight. You're my God, my joy. So put me anywhere, put your glory in me, and I'll serve anywhere. Just let me see your beauty. Oh, put me anywhere. Just put your glory in me, and I'll serve anywhere. Just let me see your beauty. We wanna 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 see your glory. Wanna see your wonders. Those beautiful eyes. Those beautiful eyes blazing the fire.
Beautiful eyes of fire.
Piercing right through my heart. And yet looking at us with kindness. Loving kindness. Oh, loving kindness. Oh, what can compare to such a gaze from you, my Jesus? Oh, we're so in love with you. So in love with you. For all is for your glory. for your name. 'Cause all is for your glory, that in all things you would have the first place, that in all things you would have preeminence. All is for your glory, all is for your name, for all is for your glory, that in all things you would have the first place, that in all things you would have preeminence, that in all things, that in all things you would have the first place, that in all things you would have preeminence. My God, my joy, you're my God, my joy.
I delight in you.
You're my God, my joy.
All my joy is found in you.
You're my God, my joy.
It's always been you. It's always been you. It's always been you. Always been you. See every moment. Always been you. It was Jesus behind every mountain, up every valley. It's always been you.
Always been.
You're the prize, you're before and behind. It's always been you.
You are my treasure.
It's always been you in the waiting and the chasing. It's always been you.
Pursuing me with your jealous love.
It's always been you.
High pursuit of my heart. You are
My all in all.
There's no one else.
Oh, you're everything and more.
Oh my,
It's always been you.
there's no one
My eyes on you. It's always been you.
who can come.
I let it all fall away, but it's you.
Pursue me with your
It's
jealous
always
love.
been you. It's always been you. Run, go. It's always been you.